Shooting the shit with Donald Garner. So I'm sitting here with a lighter in my hand, one of those, I don't know what you call them, the ones that you can like flick back and forth to change the size of the flame. You know what I'm talking about. What is the big flame for? Who's that cater to? Fucking arsonist? Yeah, this blade, this flame is not that long. I need one really long. I need a fucking flamethrower. Yeah, because when I want to light a cigarette or something, I want to burn my goddamn face off. Anyway. What to talk about? What to talk about? What to talk about? Shooting the shit by yourself is not that fun. Nope, not fun at all. Shooting the shit with Donald Garner. 6:44 in the evening. It's on a Tuesday. This fucking sucks. I don't have anything to talk about. Me, Donald Garner, cannot just come up with anything random and talk about it right now. That's not cool. That is not cool. It's like fire. That's so not cool. Really? I can't think of anything to talk about. This is very unlike me. Very. Oh yeah, fire. I was talking about fire earlier. Hey kids, you want to enjoy a good show? How about Shooting the Shit with Donald Garner, where it's only 5 minutes of actual talk and 44 days of dead silence. That's Shooting the Shit, an all new season, starting this Monday. And back to the blankness. Well, I got 4 bars on my phone. Sliding to unlock it because it went off. I got the AT&T symbol. I got the full Wi-Fi symbol. It's 6:46 p.m. I got a little alarm icon. 41% battery left. Recording 2 minutes and 40 seconds. There's a microphone on screen. There's a pause button. There is a little sound wave meter, and there's a stop button. Yes, I am talking about the voice recorder on the iPhone 4. I'm pretty sure it's on the rest of the iPhones, but that does not matter because I have an iPhone 4. So you can take your old school iPhones, you can take your little razors and all your other little gadgets and get them out the damn way because I got an iPhone 4. And by the way, Steve Jobs, you need to quit freaking making so much shit, you and Bill Gates. Calm down. Every time I buy something, every time I save up some fucking money to get the last year's model, you fucking drop another one on me. So now I'm 2 years fucking behind. Slow the fuck down. Just because you got the money to fucking afford it don't mean everybody else can. I done fucking skip like 1,500 meals a week. Whoa, that's a lot of food. I'm fat. I can't help it. I like to eat. I don't like to exercise. Don't like chest pains either, but it comes with the territory. You gotta take the good with the bad, I guess. Oh, let's see. Does it sound like I'm really fat when I have to breathe so much on a recording? I'm like a freaking asthma patient. It's not good at all. It's not a good look either when you're fat and you take 2 steps and you have to take a breather. I freaking get winded putting my belt on. About halfway through, my arms cramping up, my shoulders ain't giving on me, my back starting to spasm on me. I gotta take a break and give me some Gatorade to refuel so I can take the other merry-go-round on the other side. And it's pretty sad when it takes you more than 5 seconds to put on a belt. When you're 30 minutes into it and you've only gotten 3 rungs through, that's pretty freaking sad. You need to get your fat ass to a gym and lose some freaking poundage. And you should never get tired walking less than 10 seconds. If you're walking and you have to stop and catch your breath, that's sad. or when you have that little side foot, you know, the fat people, they walk so much, or no, I'm sorry, they're so fat that their sole on their shoe just said, fuck this, I'm collapsing on you. And they get that fat foot, that half foot thing going on when they walk. Yeah, it's because they're fat. And what's up with that brown little crink around their neck? That's because you don't wash your damn fat ass enough. You need to spend more time in that bathtub than that damn kitchen. You don't need to worry about extra dressing and shit. You need to be worried about getting that damn brown ring from the back of your neck. You look fucking nasty. And stop smelling like doo-doo all the time because you can't wipe your ass all the way. You're so freaking fat you can't reach that T-Rex arm you got all of a sudden because it can't make its way around that fat-ass side titty you got going. On top of that damn underarm dangling shit you got going. And why does fat people always want to wear tank tops too? I mean, I understand they can't really fit a shirt on, but nobody wants to see all that. I don't want to see all the freaking fat you got under your armpit. You shouldn't have armpit fat. That don't even make no sense. That's not really even, I mean, that's just, when you extend your arm, there's nothing there. You just got like a little bit of flesh. You shouldn't have fat right there. What is the deal with that? You get fat on your nose. It's all like freaking just one little bit of flesh and cartilage. There's no muscle in there. As far as I can recall. If it is, it's not that big. But I mean, you shouldn't have a fat nose. And your eyelids. That's what, like a centimeter thick? Calm down. Fat. Also, when you're fat, you also get that little waddle. When you try to get up off the couch, you have to do that little three-minute shimmy to scoot those cheeks onto the edge so you can sudden rock yourself up. First of all, you got to do a little twist motion to get your fat ass off the side of the couch. And then you got to start robbing like you're bobbing for apples or something. You got to do that little shit. And hopefully, you're going to shift enough fat to the front. That way it can just like lift you up a little bit. If you need help getting up off the couch, you need to get your fat ass to the gym. And you always want to take the elevator. Really? Really? Can once in your life, can you not take the stairs? I understand that you might take 30 minutes going up at the little 3-flight step. But, you know, don't lean on the rail either. It's not... The fat people will take shortcuts. I mean, I consider myself a fat person, but I'm talking about really fat people that smell like bacon and cheeseburgers. You know, I'm talking about those type of fat people. Those type of fat people that have to lean on everything they come across. I mean, get off my kid, man. Leaning on him like that. You all fat. Also, another thing fat people tend to do, they do that little sidewalk thing, like, when they're going through, they're like, oh, are they going to fit through here? I don't know if they can fit through here. Ooh, oh yeah, she's got to do the side. She got to do the sideways walk. That's not good. Yeah, lift up your arms, lady. That's going to help some. Yeah, because your arms was a problem. Yeah, that was the real reason you couldn't get through that. Had nothing to do with that 30-pound fucking ass you carry around like that. And what's up with that double dip you got going on back there? And why do fat people always want to wear spandex? Come on. Really? Really? It's like putting Jell-O in a stocking. It's just lumpy all the way around. Come on now. I mean, I get the fact that you really can't wear blue jeans. You like denim is not your best friend, but really, spandex? No, it's not either. I mean, I appreciate you not wearing a dress if you're a big fat woman. I do appreciate that, but I mean, not a whole lot of people want to see a fat lady in spandex. That's just not a good look. I mean, and another thing I don't understand is when you're wearing spandex, you don't really see panty lines. You know, not that I really spend a lot of time checking out fat people's asses, but you really don't see much of a panty line going on. So my question is, what's going on in that neck of the woods? Are you thonging it? Because God, I hope not. I mean, because once I wouldn't even want to imagine the after show of that situation. Ugh. That's just not good. I mean, that's not good at all. I would make a reference about like flossing, but I don't have anything. I'm trying to picture, fat person. Ooh, no, I'm not. I'm thinking of a fat person in a thong. Not good at all. I mean, I'm really getting on the fat people here. As a member of the club, I'm like in the minor leagues. Like if you're in the major leagues, I'm probably 4A. I'm class 4A or whatever. I mean, I'm fat, but I'm like the new kid on the block. Like, y'all are seniors. I'm like a freshman or something. I'm in like 7th grade. Whatever. Okay, another thing that fat people do. Why do I keep saying double words? Another thing that fat people tend to do, they go to like a restaurant and they get to the point where it's, do you want to sit at the table or do you want to sit at a booth? Well, if you can't sit in the booth anymore, it's time your fat ass stops eating McDonald's and Burger King all the time. Take your fat ass to the gym and lose some weight. I mean, you're huge. I mean, you're freaking huge. What else we got? I got to wrap this up because we're going on just about under 12 minutes in the first 12 minutes, first 10 minutes of whatever. Wasn't even funny. I don't know what I'm saying. Fat people. Is there anything else to talk about fat people? Let me see. I don't think so. I'll think of something else. I'm sure there's a lot of fat people things fat people do. But, yeah. Oh, and another thing. When when a fat person sits in a car or gets out of a car and it goes up or down by 2 inches or more when you get out, that some it springs back up. I mean, I know you gotta let your other people in the car get out first because God help them if they try to get out at the same time you do. They're slamming their head on top of the damn car. It's like a fucking trampoline all of a sudden. They're trying to get out and you all of a sudden you one cheek it and they're like, shkabam! Their fucking head is like just catapulted into the damn top of the damn car. Now they got a concussion. Now you gotta send the paramedics on. And while you're waiting for them to come by, you done picked up another bag of donuts and you're scarfing them down. You need to calm down. Your car goes down, all of a sudden you're in a lowrider when you sit in it. I mean, if you're fat and you're Mexican, I'm pretty sure you love that part. You don't have to spend the money on the hydraulics. All of a sudden you got a damn monster truck down to a lowrider in 5 seconds flat, just from you putting your cheeks in the seat and dropping the car down. I mean, you're loving the fact that you don't have to spend the money. But for the rest of us, and fat people always want to get the small cars. Really. You see the Hummers and the Suburbans, and it's always the soccer moms or something. But you see a 2-tonner walking around. She's in like a little Nova. I mean, seriously. And if there's 4 people in the car, God bless the person behind the fatty. I mean, that seat's pushed all the way back. They're sitting in the fetal position going down the interstate for 3.5 hours. Talk about a road trip you don't ever want to go back on. It's like you're crying. All of a sudden you're emo in the back seat, but you're not really. You just don't want to have your damn legs crushed because some fatty McFat ass in the front seat is sitting there eating Funyuns and reading the freaking novels she's got with her. Really? You can't wait. You can't read a whole book without grabbing a bag of Funyuns. Really? Is your calorie intake that important? Where you're sitting there chowing down on a freaking bag of chippity chips and you're on page 2. Calm down, seriously. Let's get a little more further in the story before you reach for the refreshments. I mean, this is not a marathon here. You can't just reach for the oodles and noodles while you're reading Charlotte's Web or, something else. I don't know. You can insert your own book joke right there. I don't really know. I would like to give a shout out, if I may, to Justin Bailey, who wants me to do a weekly 30-minute or more show. I don't know if I can withstand the comedy for 30 minutes, but this is really something that really I could consider getting on stage and performing. So I appreciate it. I appreciate you, Bailey, for the confidence you have in me It's much obliged. Now, on with that. What else? Oh, and you know how fat people. I'm gonna. This whole